all the goddesses and gods who see the God in me. Before I go any further, to all of the queen goddesses, to all of my fellow king gods, and to all of the beautiful, lovely starseeds out there, I see you. I love you. This video right here that you're looking at just, again, further underlines my point that our sky family has returned. The planet is getting ready to be returned back to the black woman. And we sons who are the heir to the throne, we're going to live in peace for 2,000 plus years. We're going to rebuild our fucking civilization. You can go on any sky cam right now. California, New Zealand, as you look at these, Mexico, Canada, all kinds of shit is coming out of the sky. All kinds of shit is orbiting across the sky. White people are not white people. All other races of people are in fear. Fear. Anything, any country that is controlled by Europe and the United States are catching hell. China, all them Arab nations, everywhere are catching hell right now. Earthquakes, tsunamis, fucking crazy ass rainstorms, tornadoes. They see spaceships coming out of the sky, shit coming out of the water. Listen, if you don't believe that you're great, then you just sit around and just watch what the fuck happen. But I'm telling you, my people, right now, you are an infinite light being. The word black for you is a code word to keep you in the dark. From dark come light, and light emits all colors. Your sky family is here. They have been shutting down the government. All those nuclear, all that shit they talk about dropping a nuclear bomb and all, you ain't even got to worry about that shit. Ain't none of that shit jumping off. You see the bomb they dropped down in Afghanistan, it was supposed to have been a nuclear bomb. They never dropped a nuclear bomb. They won't drop another nuclear bomb. They've been threatening they're going to use nuclear weapons since they dropped the bomb in Hiroshima. And they got warnings then. Do your research on that. They said you would never use another nuclear weapon. And they haven't used them since. Now they use other weapons that got power, but not a nuclear weapon. This sky family is not having this shit no more. We have been asleep in a sleeping slumber for 7,000 to 12,000 years. And guess what? We have now the fuck awoken. Mother Earth has woken up. Mother Universe is speaking loud. Mother Nature is talking. And our sky family is doing their fucking job. Just look up. The sun is not white. This shit should be yellow. Take a picture of the sun and then go on NASA cam and then look at what the picture, the image they have of the sun. You can't tell me that sun that they have on NASA cam is the same sun that's up there in that fucking sky that you see. And that sun that you see up there in that sky, you gonna tell me that sun is 93 million miles away? You lost your fucking mind, people. Wake up, my people. I fucking love you. You are greatness. This is our time to shine and our time to walk finally in peace. We have been in a bad marriage for the last 7 to 12,000 years, to the point we have been dysfunctional. We have been scattered about and lost. Our minds, our God minds, have been ripped away, and our vessels have been raped from us. More importantly, our grandmother. When I tell you this, the way that this entity was able to conquer us was through the queen, through the grandmother, through the mother. If you take 20 women and you take them and you fucking seclude them somewhere, and you take 5 men and you make them motherfucking breed, and then you separate the men from the women, and the women have the babies, but you beat the motherfucking woman while she's pregnant, you rape her while she's pregnant, and you instill in her the teachings that she needs to teach the child to be submissive. It don't make a difference what that child is, male or female. When it come out of that womb, it's going to look for God, which is his mother, and it's going to feel what mother feels. So if mother is in fear, not only for herself but her babies, and she don't want nothing to happen to them. And the best way in her mind that she can reassure the safety of her babies is to teach them what she is being forced to teach them, so she is no longer chained up and raped and beat, or she don't watch one of her kids being born and their head snatched right off in front of her. So you want to tell me about these guys out here that's so quick to kill each other, pull out a gun about this my neighborhood, this my block, this my shit. What's wrong with you, my brothers? I want y'all to wake up, my fellow king gods. We need to start protecting our queens the way we should. Our sky brothers and sisters shouldn't have to come down here. We have the ability to heal Mother Earth and wipe off everything on this earth that should not be here. If we was just to come together with peace and love in our hearts, with sincerity, not just do it because, oh, this person has something that you may want, or this person looks a certain way. No, stop looking at the physical vessel. Look within. Once you love within, you will love without. As I did my research and I seen the way this entity systematically split us up, systematically broke my grandmother down, systematically breaking down Mother Earth. And now, should I show empathy because of Ra doing his job? Should I show empathy because Mother Earth is now sending tsunamis and earthquakes? Should I show empathy because now tornadoes and hurricanes are hitting those southern states where they held slaves at? Where they had women, babies, men had babies. Listen to me. The black woman, and I want you to understand this, black woman, when I tell you, you are an infinite light being, you are my deity. You are the God of humanity on earth. I want you to listen to me very clearly. When you dress the way you do, it's not that it don't look elegant. But I want you to understand something. You have not had your clothes on and been presentable in a godly fashion in 7,000 to 12,000 years. This is how much you have been raped, my queen. This is how much your physical vessel has been ripped away from you. You was able, the average black woman, the average queen, from, and I'm only going to go from the slavery when the Europeans did it. I'm not going to go when the Arabs did it and the Chinese, because listen, first it was the Chinese, and right after them it was the Arabs, and right after them now it's the Europeans, right? And they never stopped. And even up to this day, they still do organ harvesting. But listen to me, my queens. Listen to me. This is science, and I'm being honest here. You can research this for yourself. I'm only going to go with from 1419 all the way up until, I'm going to say, let me get 1865. I'm going to say 1865 when they signed to release the slaves. Slavery supposedly ended. Do you know that the average black woman, the average queen, the average black woman from 1419 all the way up until 1865, by the age of 2, she was able to have sex with a full-grown Asian, Arab, or white man? Do you know this? This is how bad your womb has been, your heaven has been ripped from you. So when the Asians did it, and then the Arabs picked right up and did it, and then the Europeans did it, you have to think. Then they gave you their religion, then they gave you their school, then they gave you their justice system, then they gave you their economic system. And then you were forced to teach this into your babies. And then I want you to look at generation after generation, how we say we are not getting better generation after generation. We need schools, better jobs. No, we don't. This is your planet, black woman. We don't need none of that shit. Every generation has been getting dumber and dumber. The more electronics, the more shit come out that's new, we have been getting dumber and dumber, not smarter and intelligent. Because we say, go to school, get your diploma, then go to college, become a doctor or lawyer or whatever. Why? For what? When you get in that education, they dumbing you down. That's going to make it harder for you to sit back and break away from the matrix and really take a look at the big picture. You shouldn't be paying for water, fruits, and vegetables. You shouldn't be paying for electric. No one is making this shit. This shit is coming from Mother Earth. Our sky brothers and sisters are here, and I don't give a damn about, I don't have no time to show any empathy for any other race at this particular time and moment. I have no racism in my body because I know why you were created. You were created to do exactly what you set out to do. If you play with a dog and a dog lick you in your face, you can't get the fuck mad at him. That's insanity, getting mad at the motherfucking dog because you playing with him. So every time you play, a dog has got a chance to lick you in your fucking face. So I understand why you were created, to keep us in the dark and continue to keep your foot on our necks and keep us distracted with this racism shit and all this other shit from the real motherfucker that's pulling the strings. I understand why you were created. But now your time is at an end, and I don't want any harm really to come to you all, to be honest with you. If someone can come here and remove you off this planet and you go about your business, I'm all for that shit. But I know that's not going to happen, and you will not stop. So the only thing that's going to, my sky brothers and sisters are going to have to show you is what you have shown us. You praying to God in the sky, and God has been right in front of you for the last 7,000 to 12,000 years. God gave us the order to help you out of those caves. My grandmother gave us the order to help you out them caves. Help you stand up, walk upright, help you learn how to eat properly, disease-free, clean yourself properly. And what did you do? And my grandmother, the God of humanity, knew one day you still would come for us, but we still helped you. And now you want to use cognitive dissonance and say we're not our forefathers or our ancestors. No, you still reaping the benefits, and you still carrying out the slave mentality, the enslavement mentality on my people all over the board. You are still raping and pillaging Africa. You are still raping and pillaging the minds of the true gods of this planet, and you are still raping and pillaging the vessel and the mind of my grandmother. So now you have to be removed from here. Peace and love to all the goddesses and gods who see the God in me. I see you. I love you. May we walk in the age of Aquarius together.